We're following tonight, and the migrant surge overwhelming major cities across this country. Another massive caravan now traveling through Mexico headed for the U.S. And New York City preparing to open a controversial new tent facility to house about 500 migrant families. One city official telling us the shelter is a major fire risk. Juan Venegas has the details.
Look at this. But I can't get my wife to come to the United States, and she's legal. But these people can just walk in.
Massive caravan makes its way north. Major American cities are struggling to house the ones who've already arrived and are seeking asylum in the U.S.
We're having to create new space because we don't have any other space we can access in New York City.
This week, New York City opening a new tent city on Floyd Bennett Field in Brooklyn, which could house about 500 families. The sprawling facility features individual rooms outfitted with cots and bassinets and provides electrical outlets and locking doors. But the field it sits on, once a naval air station, is prone to flooding, and some city officials have raised concerns about the fire hazards posed by the cramped living quarters.
The nearest fire hydrant is 3,000 feet away. If there was a major fire at that location, there wouldn't be enough water for the fire department to quickly put that fire out.
However, New York City officials have denied those claims as they try to make space for what they estimate is just under 70,000 migrants in New York's shelter system.
In terms of the fire safety issues, these are not fire traps and these are not death traps. Every single space has issues that we need to address and mitigate, and we work very, very closely with all of our agency partners to mitigate those things. And we're doing that with the fire department.
In Chicago, as the cold winter months approach, city officials are building a tent city with winterized tents in Brighton Park and have plans for another in this vacant lot on the south side.
Chicago's winter are brutal. Putting migrants in the tent in such conditions, nothing short of inhumane.
The Brighton Park facility drawing backlash from Chicago residents at a heated community meeting last week.
What does housing look like for our own residents who are houselessness, who need affordable housing, our seniors, those resources that asylum seekers are getting in one place? Our residents have to go multiple places for.
And in Massachusetts, officials announcing a wait list for arriving migrants after the state reaches its fast approaching shelter system capacity of 7,500 people. Massachusetts Governor Healey also announcing a work authorization clinic for migrants in those emergency shelters next month.
There are so many steps that they can review to make sure that the applications won't be denied or rejected for things that can be fixed on site.
Cities push past capacity with more migrants appearing to be on the way.